What is up, loyal lads and ladies? My name is Midnight Wolf, and welcome back to another episode of Star Citizen Life Among the Stars. In today's episode, we're going to be going back and we're going to be doing some bounty hunting. I'm going to try to get to where I can hopefully be able to do some player bounty missions today. I've been trying to do that the last couple of days, but have not been very successful. So I'm really wanting to actually do that, so that way we can start to kind of train a little bit and get really good at PvP type combat. So I definitely am hoping to be able to find a couple of player bounties in today's episode, and we're just gonna hopefully see what happens. I'm thinking about putting some music on in the background as well, just to kind of help with some of the sound and kind of set the mood for some epic dogfighting stuff. So I hope you guys enjoy today's episode. So I guess without further ado, let's go ahead and head on over there to the space station, or not the space station, but the spaceport. And we're gonna definitely load up in the Arrow and probably fly on over to Crusader area, because I would imagine most bounties are gonna probably be in the Crusader area, because I think most people with crime stats tend to kind of camp out in that area a lot. So I think that's probably our best bet. So we'll go ahead and load up the Arrow, and we're gonna head on that way. Looks like some people have some negative experience with the new PTU Wave 1 patch for the 317. So that's unfortunate to hear, but at least CIG was able to catch that really fast, because they've let us know pretty quickly that there have been some pretty major game-breaking issues with that. So hopefully they're able to get that all sorted out sooner rather than later, though. And hopefully by the time 317 actually goes online, we will be able to have some pretty awesome gameplay with the refueling and being able to sell loot for missions and all that good stuff. So definitely look forward to those main features. But for the time being, we're definitely gonna to take part in some bounty hunting and the things that we can do today. So that's kind of the objective. You're at Crusader in the same server as you. I've unlocked ERT missions. Nice. I have my Hurricane ready to go if you want to come over to Crusader. Negative, he says. Yeah, that's what it kind of sounds like. So, yeah, we're going to definitely head on over there, though. Yeah, if you don't mind me hopping in and joining you, Score Lord, that'd be great, man. We can totally team up and take on these bounties together. I don't know how much. We might could do a mixture of yours and mine, because I don't know if I will get reputation. It doesn't seem to work that way, where I get the same reputation if a mission is shared to me. So maybe we can kind of go back and forth between your missions and my missions, and that way I can kind of level up, if that is how that works. I could be wrong, though. But we'll definitely start out with doing some of your missions for sure. Do you ever plan on streaming in 1080p? Have you heard if they released a hotfix yet? What do you mean by 1080p? Is my resolution kind of fuzzy for you? It may be a hardware issue, because I don't have the greatest PC in the world. Whenever I am able to afford upgrades for my PC, it'll probably help improve the overall quality of the videos. but I definitely want to be able to improve the quality of these videos. Absolutely, if they're looking pretty pretty grainy or pretty fuzzy. But even on my end, I mean, I don't have the greatest monitor. Well, really, I'm using a TV actually, a 1080p TV. So that definitely doesn't help at all either. I definitely need to invest in a monitor. So as soon as I can get my hands on a monitor, that would be probably something that I will definitely focus on. You're at Grimhex. Where would you like to meet up? We can probably meet up at Port Olisar, Hangar 2, or even Grimhex is fine, because Grimhex is a lot easier to deal with, it seems, like, since it has hangars and stuff that you can actually fly or like park your ship in. Because like with Port Olisar, it's kind of a kettle pot for players pad ramming and all that stuff. It seems like Port Olisar is like the worst space station for pad ramming and that sort of thing. So we could meet at Grimhex instead, now that I think about it. Yeah, I can't really watch in full screen. It gets really fuzzy. Oof. Yeah, I do apologize for that. And that's something that I definitely planning on doing. Hopefully in the near future, is really upgrade everything that I can as I go. I definitely plan on investing in the channel, and especially as we grow and build. I really want to get to where I kind of put money back into this and really invest in this, because I definitely have fun with doing all this, and I have fun hanging out with you guys and talking about whatever and all that good stuff. So I definitely want to help make the quality of these videos more bearable and more enjoyable for you guys. So I might see about looking at the streaming settings after this stream and see if I can't at least do a temporary fix, and see if maybe the next several streams be in slightly better resolution. Because yeah, I could see that being an issue where it's hard to watch in the lower resolution that I'm probably streaming at right now. I don't remember what quality I'm streaming at right now, but it's probably, if I had to guess, it's probably 720. But I'll definitely look into the settings and see if I can maybe improve that and then by the next one, and see what or how laggy the game is when I'm streaming that at that resolution, of course. Because if it gets to where the game is not bearable, like if it's just so laggy that I can't really handle it that much, then I will probably have to go back to 720, unfortunately. But it'll probably be one of those that as soon as I can upgrade the PC and get to a more higher standard of video quality, that would be ideal for sure. But anyways, I need to get to where I'm probably going to need to load up on fuel before heading out. So I might need to stop at this pit stop, ARC L1 pit stop here, because I'm starting out with pretty low quantum fuel. I should have filled up whenever I landed. I think in the last stream I might have ended here at Arc Corp, so I definitely should have taken the time to fill up the quantum. You're in the Discord and standing by. Oh, nice. Absolutely. Let me boot that up real quick. Um, Discord. For those of you who may not know, that is a part of the organization. I do want to do an event this week, if possible. I know it's kind of short notice this time around, but I'm thinking um, we might can go ahead and get that thing going. Hopefully, I'm trying to see about any time Monday through Friday, with the exception of Wednesday. Um, so either tomorrow or Thursday or Friday, we get together as an org and we do kind of like a Prospector Quantanium mining event. I don't know how many people have Prospectors. I'm hoping to have at least two of them. And then if we can have two Prospectors, and then maybe we have at a minimum two Scouters, and then the rest of the people who participate could be security for the Prospector and the Scouters and all of that. If you guys are interested in that sort of event, definitely hit me up on the Discord. We're definitely going to try to take advantage of getting a group together to do some stuff like that, because I'm really wanting to get to a point where we as a group can start making some money within the game. So that's kind of my game plan there. And I'll hop into the Discord real quick here in a little bit, Squirrel Lord. But let me kind of finish up this little thing. So basically, if you're not familiar with like Quantanium mining, it's good to have scouts. Whenever you're doing those sort of mining excursions, it's like even in asteroid belts and all that stuff, because you're going to want somebody to have a faster ship fly around and search for something called Quantanium, and it's like the most expensive resource within the game. And so the benefits of having scouts is, as one person is cracking open a rock and sucking in the resources, another person could be going out and scouting out and finding other resources in a different area. So that way, by the time that first rock is finished being collected, the next rock can be mined and cracked open. So if we can get something going like that, that'd be really cool. And especially like if we have two, because what I'm thinking of doing is making it to where like on the very first rock that we find, like of course the scout would be out there looking for it. Well, at the start everybody technically would be looking for Quantanium, but as soon as that first rock is found, one of the prospectors could probably sit back and try to crack it open, while the other one kind of helps them. But once that first one is cracked open, one of the prospectors could stay and collect the rocks, and then the other prospector could kind of go off with the scout, and the scout, kind of follow the scout's general direction until another rock is found, and then we can crack that one open. And then hopefully by the time the next one is found, the first prospector that was gathering up the resources from that first rock can make its way to a refinery. And we can, if we can get a cool little loop going, I think that we can be pretty efficient, I think, doing something like that. So that's kind of what I have envisioned. I don't know how well it will go. I don't have a whole lot of experience with prospector mining and all of that, so really at all. I mean, I mainly, in terms of like asteroid mining and stuff like that, my main experiences with the mole mining with a group, and we kind of did a similar thing to that. and it seemed to work pretty well. So if we could get something like that going for the prospectors, I think it'd be really cool. Would you like me to head to crew L4? Crew L4. Where is crew L4? You should be fine unless you want to meet at crew L4. I'm just stopping here at this station to kind of top off my quantum fuel. That way I can make sure I don't run out of fuel on my way to Crusader. So that's kind of what I'm doing. I definitely should have done this a lot sooner, but hey, I started the stream like 50 minutes early, so at least we can kind of get all the prep work going before the actual time was supposed to start. I mean, I still got like another 30 minutes, so that's pretty awesome. I definitely wasn't planning on starting at 4:40, but I'm like, I got nothing else to do right now, so might as well get started on this, and so I decided to start like 50 minutes early. Oh yeah, here we go. One thing that I think kind of went unnoticed in the recent Star Citizen live, or not live, but I think it's Inside Star Citizen, they actually showed a brief segment, and it was the repair UI, and I think we might be getting an update to the repair, refuel, and all that stuff, or repair, restock, refuel UI. I think is changing in the next one. It was like a quick little, like they showed it and then it was gone. So like if you weren't paying attention, you wouldn't have seen it. So I don't know if other like YouTubers have caught that. I'm sure they have, because there's a lot of people that really dissect those videos. But that we might be seeing something fairly new in the next couple of updates. I'm not sure if it'll be in the 3.17 update or if it'll be like 3.17 dot whatever. But yeah, I definitely look forward to that. Any like change that's going to improve the quality and the readability of everything and the functionality of everything is definitely welcome. So I definitely look forward to that. You're just chilling in the lobby of Grimhex. Awesome. Yeah, I'll just meet you there if that's all right with you, man. I'm already on my way there, so I'll just head on over there. Yeah, I just made a pit stop. I wanted to top off my quantum fuel there. Hi. Oh, how's it going, X-Crossed? Welcome back, man. Yeah, it was very subtle. Like they just kind of they weren't even really talking about the refuel, repair, and what is refuel, repair, and restock. They didn't really talk about that screen at all. It was just something that just kind of popped up really fast and then quickly went away. So I don't know. Well, it'll be interesting to see what goes on with that. I definitely look forward to seeing more about 3.17 once they figure out all the bugs and get it to a playable state. I'm really hoping that it's not going to be to the point where Star Citizen is unplayable, which hopefully if that's the case, then maybe they would revert back to 3.16. I don't know if they've ever done that before, where they revert everything back to the previous version, but I think if a game is drastically unplayable and whatnot, I would think that the best course of action would be to change that. But the tribe is back. Hey, there we go. Welcome back, Kiro. I don't know if you were on or watching whenever I was mentioning it, but I'm thinking about doing a Prospector Quantanium event sometime this week. I mentioned it on the Discord, I think last night. So definitely go check out the details of that. I want to try to do it either tomorrow or Thursday or Friday, whichever works out best for the most amount of people, of course. But I'm wanting there to hopefully be a minimum of 2 prospectors if we can. I think the only one that actually said that they had a prospector was Scott. I could be wrong, but if we can get multiple people um, involved in that, I think that that'd be really cool. And what we would do is we would have at least like hopefully a minimum of 2 prospectors. I mean, if we have one, that's totally fine. And then if we have 2 scouters at a minimum as well, just 2 people kind of going out and searching for Quantanium. And then like the rest of the people that kind of are with us could be security to kind of prevent any kind of griefers, or not really griefers, but pirates. I don't really want to, get into that argument of pirates and griefers, but I mean, I, I'm totally cool with the idea of pirates, causing trouble. I mean, that's just part of the game kind of thing. So if they want to cause trouble, it gives us content and it gives us something to play. So I definitely challenge any pirates out there that want to try to disrupt that event. I think that that'd be really cool, and it would give our security forces some good practice, I think, and then also it would give us something interesting. It would make us work for our mining stuff. So that's something to kind of put in the bug of anybody watching who wants to kind of oppose us in that type of event. But I mean, it could be a quiet day or it could be a pretty active day. But I don't know. We might could see about doing something like that. But the objective basically is to just make money as an org. So we'll just kind of hopefully be able to mine Quantanium and then go and then somebody will go and refine it for everybody. And I think it would be fair if we just split it evenly across everybody who participates. So anybody who comes and does that, I want to be able to kind of share that with everybody. So we'll see what happens, but I want to try to do that either tomorrow, Thursday, or Friday. And if we have to push it to Saturday, that's totally okay as well. But it'll probably still be kind of in the afternoon. I'm going to try to go hiking this weekend, so I'm going to try to go hiking on Saturday just to kind of get my foot in the door of hiking again, because I haven't been in a couple of years, and I really want to get back into that. So I'll probably do a simple hiking trail just to get started, but it'll be kind of in the morning time whenever I do that. So but in terms of if we do it on Saturday, it'll probably be about 5:30 as well. Let's see here. Being an adult and filing taxes, I know how that goes. But actually, I went ahead and hired somebody to do that, so I didn't have to worry about that. You have a prospector, Kira? Oh, awesome! That works out great, man. So if you're able to attend, man, if you don't mind providing a prospector, I definitely look forward to that. I appreciate it, man. If you're able to. Because I think that would be great. And if we can get Scott as well, because I know Scott has one, according to his Discord post. So if we can get his as well, we will be pretty much all set. And at that point, we can have any ship can really be a scouter. However, it'd be kind of nice if people had faster ships. And like, for instance, the Arrows are a really fast ship, so they would be probably a really good scouting ship. So if we can get a couple of scouters that have arrows, that would probably be a good idea, I would think. So I don't know, maybe I could be a scouter for that, or I could provide security. Either way, but they would be a great ship to have. If anybody has gladiuses as well, and would like to provide security in that sense, I know gladiuses would be great against other players. So that would be something that would be, I think, worth having. And we would just, as a group, just kind of work together on this sort of thing and try to make as much money as we can. I think that'd be fun. So if push comes to shove, I think I'm gonna go ahead and plan for Friday, um, Friday night, 5:30 U.S. Central Time. If we have to, we might push it into Saturday. So we'll just see what it looks like in terms of everybody else's schedules, if they're able to attend and that sort of thing, and kind of go from there. But I'm wanting to get this thing going. I know it's short notice and stuff, but I think we could have a decent turnout regardless. So. And that will be streamed, by the way, too. So I definitely plan on streaming pretty much any org event that we do. So if any conflict occurs from opposing organization, pirates, or whatever, definitely want to be a part of that. I think that, or I would want you guys, the viewers, to be a part of that. So, anyways. Let's look at some of these. Don't forget to reset your spawn point at Grimhex. Oh yeah, thanks for the reminder. I will definitely do that. You have a prospector scroll. Okay, so we can possibly have 3 prospectors then attend, if that's the case. If Scott's able to attend, but right now, if Scorelord and Kuro's able to attend, looks like we have our 2, so that'll be great. Let's see. But if we can have a 3rd one, even better. I mean, the more the merrier, I think. And if somebody has a mole, that would be even cool too. But I don't want us to go out of our way to get a mole if nobody has one, because it was great and all. I'm super grateful for the person who provided the 890 for our last event. And thank you, Plain Bagel, for acquiring that for us from your fellow org mates. But I feel like it was a big hassle to try to deal with that, because not only did we have to worry about specific timings on things, but we had to all join in on the same server as Plain Bagel, since it wasn't his ship, and so to prevent that ship from despawning and all that stuff, we had to kind of jump through a couple of hoops. So if we can kind of avoid those hoops altogether and just use ships that org members have, that would be ideal. And let's say that the people that have prospectors can't make it. I would be willing to sacrifice my AUEC to go and purchase I'm not wanting to bring up my map. I'm wanting to bring up this. There we go. I'm willing to sacrifice my AUEC to buy a prospector for this event if the people that have the prospectors can't attend. So I definitely think that it'd be worth it. Yeah, it would mean that I would basically be starting over, but I think it would be, in the long run, pretty worth it to do so, and that would kind of expand the gameplay a bit. I know I've been working towards the M2, the Starlifter M2, but that can wait a little longer if it means that I can, do this sort of event with you guys. So. So looks like you have a Prospector Scorelord, and you can also provide security. Okay, and you have many different fighters. That'd be great. Yeah, well, I guess in that sense, like, what we can do is, if, like, I want a minimum of the 2 prospectors if we can, but if we can get to where we whatchamacallit, what am I trying to say? If we can get the minimum of 2 prospectors, and Scorelord, if you have specific fighters, which it sounds like you do, then we would move you over to a fighter. But since Scott's not confirmed yet on that, because I'm just going based off of what his Discord post says, he may not even be able to attend at all. But if he is not able to, then we will definitely use your Prospector if you are willing, of course. And I kind of want to do it similar to how we started out the event, the first event, where, I mean, in terms of the prep phase, so just making sure that everybody is at the meetup location and have all their ships ready to go. And there really isn't a need for much gear during that event. So I wouldn't expect people to have to worry about, transporting a lot of stuff over to the meetup location. But I think it'd be really, really great if we could kind of keep that sort of idea in mind in terms of how we start these events, to make sure that everybody meets, or the last time somebody logs off, make sure that you log off at the space station that we're meeting at, kind of thing. So I don't know. We'll definitely go into more details about all of that here in a little bit, whenever we can have a concrete time frame of when that event will actually take place. So, but we'll get to that fairly soon. So now that I've landed, I'm about to switch over to Discord chat with Squirrel Lord. Let's see here. But I'm going to go ahead and repair, restock, and all that good stuff. Alright, let me switch on over real quick. And there we go. Oh.
Hello.
Hello. How's it going, man?
Going great. I'm going to go ahead and mute your stream so I don't get feedback on you.
Alright, sounds like a plan. So how you been?
Just got over sickness. I'm feeling a lot better and changing my schedule from night shift graveyard to day shift.
Huh.
And so now I'm being tormented by that bright thing in the sky called the sun.
Well, I'm glad you're doing better, and I'm happy that your schedule is gone to a daytime schedule. That sounds pretty awesome, man.
Yeah, it's that first week of adjustment. Whew. Like I have to wake up at 01 to get to work by 02.
Okay.
So just a few minutes after midnight is when I should wake up. But it's new opportunity, so I'm excited for that.
Yeah, man.
All right, I see you coming up the elevator. I'm going to go ahead and queue up my ship. You go ahead and set your spawn point, and I'll tell you what hangar.
Okay. Are we going into the same ship, or are we?
Yeah, taking my Hurricane. It's fully loaded now.
Okay. I just went the wrong direction. There we go.
Squirrel.
Squirrel.
How appropriate. You're in good company. Hangar 2. I'll meet you there. Hangar 2.
Alrighty. I'll meet you there. Transfer imprint. Confirm. It's kind of handy now knowing that there's actual terminals that you can just set it and you don't have to like set your spawn at an actual room location.
Oh yeah, I discovered that by accident within like the first 2 or 3 weeks of playing the game. I was just observing other players, what they do at the station, because, I was trying to learn. And I saw somebody run into the clinic. I'm like, why didn't he check into the room? And then I went over and I started reading. I'm like, oh, I don't have to rent a room. I can just come right here.
Nice.
That was such a huge time saver.
Oh yeah. All right, hangar 2. There we go. So I've noticed there is a bit of an echo on your end. Is there something specific that's causing that you know of? Gunner seat.
How is it now? Is it better?
Oh, that's much better. Thank you.
Yeah, I know what happened. I had your stream clicked to on. Even though it was muted, it registered as feedback.
Oh, that's interesting. Cool. So are you streaming right now?
No, I was going to get some recording to make a short video for rock mining, but something much funner came along. I'll still do that later to make the short video.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that'd be good. So are you just gonna do more in depth on the rock mining and in terms of your explanations, or what all these is that gonna entail?
Well, you remember I did that 2.5 hour stream?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try to condense it down to 10 minutes, and I'm just going to call it Rock Mining Simplified.
Oh,
I'll
nice.
just I'll just make a series called Squirrels Shorts. All right, are you in the ship? Ready to roll?
I'm ready to roll.
Let's kill some targets. Let me share 2 missions with you. Make sure you have them both.
Okay, I know I have one of them, but it'd probably be wise just to share both of them. And also, while I'm thinking about it, I need to also do call to arms.
Okay, did you get both missions?
I got one. I think I already have the other one active right now. Because I did,
All right.
yeah, I didn't. It didn't send another one, but I already had one of yours active, so I think we're good there. So are you interested in the Prospector mining event?
I am. I just do not know if my schedule will permit it. So don't count me as a 100%.
Okay.
If I do end up joining, I'll try to join as a security element, but because I still have to work crazy hours. But like I say, this week is the week of change, so I kind of have to take this week as it comes until things stabilize.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. You are more than welcome to hop in and join us, even if we get started before you get home and are able to hop on. So we might even do it kind of like a late night thing too. I don't know. We'll see, because I'm hoping that we as a group can make a good solid amount.
So I did the stream the other night with somebody, and he was kind enough to let me ride along in his 600i. And we bagged a whole bunch of hammerheads, and even we got a retaliator bomber. That was fun.
Oh,
So
nice.
I'm gonna expect much the same. You're ready to go as the turret gunner?
I'm ready to go.
All right. My job is to divide and conquer. Pick off the little targets first, then go for the big ones.
Okay. Excuse me. Let's see. Which mission do you have active? Because I might have a different.
I've got 2 different ERT missions. One is a single target, one is a group target.
All right, I have the group target one active right now. Are we doing the single one?
Group. We're hitting the group first.
Okay. Well, I should still get credit for it, even if I don't have it necessarily.
Yeah, if you shared it's on your screen, we'll split it, the money 50-50, and there's plenty of money to go around.
All right, which one do we want to target first?
We'll pick off the little ones first, and then we'll go for the hammerhead.
Alrighty.
I'll just try to give you a stable platform to fire from. Just pick them off as they come. We're going to separate them and pick them off.
Alrighty.
12 o'clock, Hurricane. Target that.
All right. Ooh, I gotta turn my sensitivity down just a bit.
Shields hit.
All right. Goodness, I'm like all over the place. I think I need to put on gimbal.
Switch to the other gyro mode.
Oh
That
yeah,
might help.
Yeah, that. Let's see. I forget which one it is in turrets. Do you know what button it is? In turrets.
Left side of the screen under the radar to the left.
Yeah, but do you know what button?
No, I haven't memorized the hotkey yet. I don't know.
Yeah, I've already forgotten. There we go. It's X. Cool. There we go. Now I got more control. There we go. That felt satisfying.
Splash 1.
Alright.
Now for the main course, the hammerhead. Fire away. My job is to evade fire and give you a stable firing platform.
Alright, you're doing perfect. Thank you. Alright.
Shields hit.
Oof. There we go. Oh, where'd he go? There he is. Oh, I noticed a little bit of a corkscrew action. Is that an Avenger 1 tactic you're using?
Yeah, I've actually been practicing with some of his people, trying to get better.
Oh, nice. I just now watched that video the other day, actually, about the corkscrews. I was like, oh, okay, that's an interesting mechanic.
Dude, if you watched my last stream, I killed a hammerhead in an Avenger Warlock, and I was corkscrewing like crazy.
Yeah, I have yet to actually putting it into practice, but I definitely want to give it a shot for sure.
It makes a huge difference. It takes some getting used to, but once you do, it's worth it.
I'm gonna go after this little guy.
The dropship? Alright, I
Yeah.
can shift fire to that.
Okay, cool. Might as well get that extra AUEC.
Shields hit.
Shift fire onto the hammerhead. Let's finish him off. His shields are down.
Okay. There we go.
Shields hit.
He'll let my weapons recharge here.
Shield down.
Just trying to get the shields back online. We'll make another pass.
Okay. Cool. Let's see here. I'm looking at my comments here. Let's see. Don't count you in for sure. You may have to work on Saturday. You'll keep me in the loop. Okay, cool. Hanging out at work. Wish I could play with you guys. Hey, absolutely, Sean. If you're able to get home anytime soon, definitely more than welcome to hop in with us and join us. After the missions that we've got, would you like to try to go after a player? A player bounty?
I'm down for it.
Cool.
Shields hit.
Almost got it.
Shields hit. Target destroyed.
Nice. Good job. Where's that other guy at? Good kill, man.
Thanks. The drop ship was glitched, so we would have had to shoot him down the old-fashioned way.
Oh, yeah. Was it
So-
not letting you target it?
Nope. So, eyes on the prize.
There you go. Yeah, kind of like how it was when I was going after that what was it, the anvil, or the, what was it, the oh my goodness, I think it's the ship we're in. No, it's not the ship.
It was a hurricane
Oh yeah, it
last
was.
time.
Yeah.
We bagged it.
It was the one I think it was like 2 streams ago, or maybe it was the last stream actually, where the pip glitched out, and it was like a very long fight.
I watched that and I saw you getting frustrated. I was like, I was there 2 weeks ago, literally.
It's like, this guy won't die. But he finally did. And it was satisfying. But then like 30k'd like right after, so I'm very happy that I was able to at least get that kill.
So at least you got paid for your troubles.
Yeah.
Thank goodness for that. So one of these other two will probably be just a bunch of vanguards. And then one of them could either be another hammerhead or a retaliator.
Okay.
Or just a bunch of Valkyries.
This one's a warden that I just targeted.
Well, he's about to have a bad day. It's going to come to a very abrupt end.
Boom. That was fast.
Shields hit. Target destroyed.
Boom.
Target destroyed.
That was awesome.
Now, believe it or not, the Retaliator has around the same amount, if not more, armor than the Hammerhead. That thing is sturdy. It takes a long time to kill.
Okay. Is the Hurricane any good against players?
It's devastating.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
How much is it in game?
The base cost of the Hurricane is 1.25 million, but obviously you want to invest at least another million to get all the good parts and all the good stuff on it.
Oh, okay. That's actually reasonable.
It's cheaper than the other heavy fighters, but it does require you to bring a friend along to use it to its fullest.
That makes sense, yeah. Oh, 1 second. Alright, I'm back.
Just in time. We're heading straight to the target.
Ooh.
And then we'll drop the single ERT mission, and then we'll check the mission board from there. Probably head back to Port Alcer to do a quick repairs. I see my wings got hit, but they haven't been clipped yet.
Cool. So if you're just hopping in, I'm hanging out with my good old pal Squirrel Lord. We're just kind of going and doing some bounty hunting missions, kind of seeing what kind of trouble we can get into. I'm just kidding.
Also, I'm fully geared for ground missions.
Oh, nice. I am not actually.
Shields hit.
about 10 feet off the ground because the AI does really dumb things at low altitude, and I use that to my advantage.
Oh, nice. That's smart. Yeah, I mean, if they don't know how to handle being that low to the ground, that's a good strategy for sure.
I mean, you've seen me take my caterpillar out low flying for the memes. With those cannons you're using, about 1.5 kilometers, and you're unlikely to miss.
Oh, really?
So wait till the target's about 1.5, then start firing.
Oop.
Target destroyed.
Boom. Beautiful.
Target destroyed.
Boom. Man, we were just mowing things down.
That's what the Hurricane's designed to do. This one should be a hammerhead or a retaliator. We'll see.
Okay.
Looks like it's out in the belt.
Accepted. Is it the one that you already shared with me?
Yeah, I hit share again to make sure you had it.
Alright.
And you want me to rearm and repair, and then you can check the mission board for a player bounty, or I can check.
While you're doing that, yeah, I'll check. I'll check for one. Let's see. Oop. Let's see here. We've got.
Quantum drive is now off.
It would be. Here's one. I think. Bounty extraction. Are bounty extractions? I've never heard of that one.
Drive is now off.
What are those?
That's new on me.
Oh.
I'm guessing it's a ground mission of some sort.
Yeah, it's a cave. Yeah.
I'm really good at those caves. But they take a long time to do, but they're fun. You can find a lot of good loot from that.
Oh, okay. So far, I'm not seeing one, but I'm not seeing the.
So there's two places in Crusader where you can buy the multi-tool. The mining station at Cruel 1 and Orison itself. I haven't found any other places in the Crusader system that sells the mining tools, the multi-tools. And those cave missions is a great place to find the multi-tools.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, like every other NPC has one.
Oh. That's pretty useful then.
Alright, let's separate them a bit. We've got a Valkyrie, we got the Hammerhead, and something else. Hurricane. Let's hit the Hurricane first.
Okay. Already locked her on and ready to engage.
1.5.
go.
Alright, the hammerhead is chasing us, hot on our tail.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Let's focus fire on the hurricane, finish them off quickly, and then go for the prize.
Okay. Got him.
Yeah, the Valkyrie's glitched again, so we are going to have to circle the hammerhead a bit.
Okay.
So stay focused on the hammerhead. And 1.5, and then you're less likely to miss.
Okay.
So even though your weapon has the range to hit a target out at 1.8 to 2,000 meters, remember, targets aren't going to just sit still and let you hit them. So 1.5, and the projectiles are flying so fast, they have very little chance of evasion.
Okay.
Just trying to separate the dropship and the hammerhead a bit more. Alright, we're going in. Fire when ready.
Okay. In terms of the separating of the AI, how does the AI work in terms of separating?
I have to press to talk, and I have to worry about flying. I'll answer that question in a moment.
Oh, you're good.
Shields hit.
This is awesome. Boom. Good job. Great flying there, man.
Thanks. I've had a lot of practice in smaller ships where you have very little room for error.
Nice.
Alright, let's go ahead and check for the mission for the player. I'll check my mission board. So what was your question again?
What is a good mechanic for separating AI? Like, what do they just kind of naturally separate if you fly around, or is there like any kind of like strategy to that?
So there's a bit of a strategy because most of the time the AI is very simplistic in its approach. It sees a player, it's marked as hostile, they fly at you and shoot at you. But sometimes the AI is smart enough, you know, for the fighters to stay close to the main target and back them up. And you have to just kind of swoop in, shoot at them to antagonize them, and they'll actually break formation. And you just kind of, if you're in a fast ship, get their fastest ship to chase you, lead them away until there's about 5 to 10,000 clicks. I'm sorry, 5 to 10,000 meters. Quickly engage and kill the target, and just divide and conquer.
Makes sense.
So obviously, you want to get the faster ships first, because while you're focusing on the big targets, they're the ones that's going to come behind you and kill you. Do not underestimate the light fighters.
Shields hit. Target destroyed.
Nice kill.
Got them the old-fashioned way. So most of the time, the AI is very rudimentary. You come in a certain range, they target you. You come closer, they come after you. You shoot them, they definitely come after you. But I've poked and prodded some of these formations, like without shooting them, and sometimes they'll stay together. Like they'll chase and I get away, and then they turn around and go back. But if I shot that ship, then it's on. He's going to chase me till the ends of the earth. And then you can just separate them and just pick them off one by one.
Oh, okay.
So there is a bit of strategy when you're trying to solo a big mission by yourself, even in like a light fighter or a starter. You take what looks like the fastest looking enemy ship, aggravate that ship first, then boost away for a bit. Make sure, have him targeted so you know if he's following you or not. Soon as there's, about 10 kilometers between him and the next closest guy, turn and engage and kill him as quickly as you can. Rinse and repeat until it's just you and the main target.
Okay.
Okay, bounty hunter. I've got a around R4. You want to go that far out? Oh, hold on. No, that's not a player name.
I forget what are the player bounties called?
Either apprehension evaluation or trial contracts. Something along those lines. Nope, not that.
Here's a bounty hunter trial, but it's kind of a cheap one, 4,000.
Yeah, I'm looking at too. The Hammer.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a look and see if there's a player name in the chat.
Called the Hammer.
Yep, I'm looking down the social list.
I think this one isn't because I see like an actual name associated with it.
Yep, nope, it's not a player. I'm gonna go ahead and head to Port Olisar and get my wing fixed up.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be good.
Air. I got another group ERT if you want that.
Cool.
I mean that's 87.5 thousand split two ways.
Ooh.
Okay, and I'll go ahead and I'll grab the single mission, which is worth 25. And I'll go ahead and share that. Actually, we're not so badly beaten up. We can go straight for the targets. Alright, we'll go for the group one. Oh, yeah. Hurricane is an incredibly sturdy little ship. And believe it or not, the competitor to the Hurricane, and it's another Anvil ship, it's the Gladiator. It may have fewer guns, but it has greater armor. And the guns actually have more energy in the capacity. Like each gun actually has a ridiculous number of shots.
Okay.
Plus it's got torpedoes and missiles. Granted, size 5 and there's 4 of them, but those are still torpedoes. First target's right here. Let's see what we're up against.
Oh, 1 second.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, I'm back. Alrighty.
So far, I'm seeing Valkyries and Wardens. Valkyrie, Warden, and a Hammerhead. So let's go after the Warden first. Let's put this strategy into play. You'll see what I mean. Target the Warden first.
Shields hit.
Alright, yeah.
So I get the fastest ship to chase us first. He's going to try to be on our tail. Go ahead and swat him. And then we go after the next fastest ship, which is the drop ship. And then it's just us and the Hammerhead. Easy peasy.
Okay.
Target destroyed.
Alright, target down.
Alright, there's the drop ship. Light him up.
There we go. Boom.
Now it's just us and the Hammerhead. Easy peasy. And we have nobody backstabbing us. So go ahead and savor and enjoy the kill.
Okay. Hi, puppy. Oh, you're a little wet. A little
Yeah,
wet
you
dog.
you see how we separate, divide, and conquer? That's the name of the game.
Cool.
Time to corkscrew in and fire.
Okay. I'm ready.
Shields hit.
Okay. Ooh, got a little close there. Okay.
Shields hit.
Looks like if we target the up, like kind of upper left side of it, maybe.
All the nice juicy components are in the back by the engines.
Okay.
Lock.
Okay. Boom. Good job.
Okay, I do have to refuel. I'm less than 50%.
Like 35% or?
About 40. So we'll
Okay.
go ahead and refuel real quick. Quick repairs. And get back out there and finish off the other 3 targets. 2 for this mission, and then that single hammerhead by itself.
Alright, sounds like a plan. While you're doing that, I will see if a player mission pops up. Bounty for Bobby Osborne.
Gosh dang it, Bobby. Now you have a bounty on your head. Go!
What's that from?
I'll sell propane and propane accessories.
Have you ever watched King of the Hill?
I have not.
Gotcha.
All right.
Do we got one?
Nope.
That's right. You are building up a ridiculous amount of reputation with these hammerhead kills. Eventually, you'll just have to take the certification missions on your own, and you'll be golden.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah. So just watch for the certification missions. You do a few of these missions, you will have a lot of raw reputation score.
Okay. Yeah, I've got, looks like Associate Tracker 2 in Crusader Security for bounty hunting.
Do a few more of these missions, and all you'll be doing is just certifications back to back.
Bottom drive is now off.
Okay, cool.
Not to mention, you'll have a lot more money in your wallet.
Heck yeah, man. These more expensive missions are always a bonus.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm grinding to get that Eclipse bomber.
Oh, yeah?
So, oh yeah.
What are you looking to use with it?
Jumptown trolling.
Ah, okay. It definitely
Yes,
would be a good thing.
I'm one of those people.
It would definitely be a good thing to do, like, to kind of establish, like, control over it, for sure. Like, even from a security standpoint, it'd be nice to, like, establish control over it and then maintain control and kind of do what I was doing back at Jumptown, where I would only, like, let people in one at a time and stuff like that.
One very interesting thing about Orson, besides the major inconvenience of entering and leaving, they have a store there. It's called Something Crows. They sell all the grade A stealth parts, sizes 1 through 3, grade A stealth.
Really?
So if you're trying to put together a stealth ship, with the interior parts sizes 1 through 3, Orson's got you covered.
Okay.
They also got grade A military components, sizes 1 through 3.
So
Now, the weapon selection is somewhat limited. Like, they've got a few really good stuff, but not everything.
okay. So it sounds like then Orson's the place to go and get some upgrades to my ships. Then.
Everything except for weapons. Get weapons somewhere else.
Okay.
But like the coolers, the power supply, all the interior stuff,
Yeah.
I've seen grade A military and grade A stealth for sizes 1 through 3.
Okay. I'll keep that in
It's
mind.
it's a little known fact because, well, nobody wants to take the trip, to enter Orison and leave and go back to orbit because it's, a pain in the tuchus.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. It,
I'm trying to keep things family friendly on your stream. I don't know what your limitations are, so I'm trying to make sure my language is family friendly.
I appreciate
Uh,
it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I like to try to keep it as family friendly as possible.
Otherwise, I would use other words that are probably not appropriate. We'll just keep it family friendly.
I appreciate that. Yeah. I mean, the way I see it is, the more people that are allowed to watch these videos, the better off, So,
Exactly. I've slipped up a couple times in one of my videos.
yeah, it happens. Well, even it's kind of hard to also prevent the NPCs from saying some of those words as well. And so it's like, it'd be nice to have a way of like bleeping those out if live and stuff, but I don't know if there's any way to really do that, at least not with the software and hardware that I've got.
Yeah, I think they're going for either a really hard rated teen ultimately for this game or a soft rated M.
I could see that. I mean, I definitely hope they don't go too crazy with like nudity and that sort of thing, but if there's a few choice words, of course, that's I can live with that kind of thing.
Well, the closest thing I've seen to nudity in this game is what? The boxers for the males, and the short shorts and the tank top for the female character models.
Yeah, I'm really hoping that's kind of where it stays.
Yeah, I mean, I know they're going to try to simulate because there are going to be a lot of criminal elements in Pyro. Don't be surprised if you see them going for the cyberpunk treatment.
Oh.
There's a few shady and not so kid-friendly locations, if you catch my meaning.
Yeah, I think at that point I would definitely do my research on that, and then I'll probably just avoid that those areas at all cost. At that point.
Now, hopefully they will make it blatantly obvious. This is one of those kinds of establishments. Enter at your own risk.
Exactly.
And then there's there is nothing to be gained from meta-wise from here. So, if you're looking for just stuff to pick up to collect, go somewhere else.
Yeah, I'm definitely hoping they go that route instead of making something mandatory there.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing.
Oh.
Censorship. That was a lot of missiles they were firing at us.
Boom.
Time to boost away so we can divide and conquer.
Okay. So
I want to isolate the hammerhead.
Okay.
We got a bonus hammerhead for this set. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, it'll be a nice little challenge. So
Nearest target, take him out.
Okay.
And then it'll be just us and the hammerhead.
Target destroyed.
Boom.
Uh-oh, that hammerhead is all alone. Let's go give him company.
Ooh. He's all alone. One is the loneliest number that you'll ever do.
Let's warm him up with laser fire.
What if we flew low to the ground and see if he falls into the planet?
Oh, he is dumb enough to do that. All right, watch this. I'm gonna go low and slow. You just keep shooting.
Okay. Hi, puppy.
Good thing I've been hanging out with those low-fly groups of people that does the canyon runs on Daymar. And look where we are, Daymar.
There you go. That's fitting. So have you gotten any opportunity to play the PTU yet?
Nah, I'm just happy to be in the PU. I haven't had much interest to try it out yet.
Same.
Shields hit.
I am technically in the chairman's club and I have access to all sorts of stuff. But I'm just happy with what I've got and what I'm doing. I'm just taking my time and enjoying it.
Hey, that is the great way to do it.
See how he's trying to go low too?
Mm-hmm.
Not a smart decision in a hammerhead.
Nope.
See, I could put full power to my shields, but the power to your guns is separate from that, and I can just circle low and let you kill them.
Looks like he kind of hit the ground a little bit there.
He sure did. He's trying to low fly. Silly.
Land shark. We got a land shark.
If you sing that song, I will self-destruct.
I don't even know which one you're talking about. It's not the baby shark one, is it?
Yep, I was referencing that one. Now you see how he's irrationally just boosting away? Well, that's actually rational for a ship that big. Watch this. I'm going to get him to follow us like an idiot. Is he following us low to the ground like a dum-dum?
Right now he's actually pretty high up in the sky, but I think he is starting to kind of come this direction a little bit.
He's... See...
Shark bait, hoo-ha.
That I will totally allow. I like Finding Nemo.
Yeah, definitely part of my childhood. I was a wee little lad.
I was already a grown man with a kid.
Oh, nice. That's one thing that I do kind of like about Pixar movies is, like, they've kind of, the way they've done the stories, they've made it to where it can be enjoyable as an adult. Boom. 3,000.
And we still have a little bit of shield left. He barely scratched the paint job.
Nice. You know, I might have to get me one of these.
Like I said, you have to have a friend with you. That's the requirement. Otherwise, you have a ship that really isn't that maneuverable. It's just tanky, but it's got good speed and boost. and then just a pair of size 2 guns. At that point, you're better off with a Talon.
Okay. Well, yeah, it'd be great to utilize definitely for like org type stuff as well. I think it'd be a great org vehicle.
So I'm part of an org, and occasionally we get new players in, and I just take them for the ride in my Hurricane and let them get their starting money.
Nice.
Teaches them about turrets. And they kind of watch the basics of piloting, and then they can get the money to quickly fix up whatever starter ship they have and get started.
Okay.
Quantum drive is now off.
What do you think? A bunch of little ships, or maybe another hammerhead, or maybe a bomber?
I'm gonna say a bunch of little ships. I mean, we fought like a couple of big ships the last couple of times, so I think we're kind of due for kind of an easy one here.
Yeah, this is the last target for the group bounty. Then we'll switch over to the single target, which will guarantee a hammerhead.
Okay. While we're kind of swooping in there, let me check the contracts, see if we've got anybody.
Is now off.
For a player who's been naughty.
Yeah. Yep, I still don't see one.
Well, I mean, the server is about, what, half in the 30s number of people, or about 30-something, last time I checked. How many people are on the server?
Looks like actually a pretty solid amount. Seems pretty full, actually. I don't, oh yeah, active members, 49 out of 61. Wait, did they raise it?
That's probably a glitch.
Oh, okay.
Although, there's no such things as glitch in this game. It's all features.
There you go. That'd be crazy if they raised the cap and just didn't tell anybody. I might have to go back and... Well, actually, it doesn't matter if I count them all.
Two Hurricanes and a Vanguard.
Okay. Simple enough. Which one we going after?
Fire at will. Fire at whatever you want.
Awesome.
Target destroyed.
Got him.
Target destroyed.
Man, this thing just shreds.
Target destroyed.
43,000. Nice.
Yep. That's 80-something split 2 ways.
So now we've got a pretty good profit going on today.
It's about having fun.
Heck yeah, man.
But money talks. And I listen.
So where'd you get this blue color variant?
I bought it from the store.
Nice.
It was about $6 plus tax.
Okay. The reason why I ask is it kind of looks like the perfect color scheme for the organization. So $6, that's not bad.
Yeah, and it's this particular pattern is common across multiple ships.
Okay. I'll have to look at that and see what ships that have it, because it's a really good color to utilize for the organization, since the emblem is kind of this
The
color
black and the
scheme.
blue.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. So besides squirrels, which are my favorite animals, the next most favorite animal is wolves, and then followed by that, kangaroos.
Nice. I bet you can't guess what my favorite animal is.
Wolf. Okay, so same drill as last time. We're gonna speed past him, get him to chase. You just shoot at him a bit just to antagonize him. And whoever can keep up with this the best dies first.
Okay.
They're on the other side of this rock, so I'm going to go ahead and get ready to boost. You should be able to have a visual on 1 and 3, 2, and a 1.
Okay.
You got a visual on 1. 12 o'clock high. Good, that should get him to chase. And we'll just separate him and kill him. I'm going to slow down a little bit just so that you have a nice lineup on the target. You can kill him.
Alright, if you could pull up just a little bit.
Shields hit.
Keep pulling up. Yeah, I don't see him. He's underneath you. There he is.
Yeah, use the AI's simple mind against them. Use it to your advantage.
Simple mind. Oop. Desync.
Target destroyed.
And the hammerhead is here. Fire at will.
Okay. I got a few shots on him. That's one thing that'd be kind of cool if it was possible. I don't know if it is or not, but be able to shoot off the different turrets on the hammerhead.
Shields hit.
At least when physicalized damage becomes more fleshed out. I'm sure that will be the case. Then you can just incapacitate it. And then board it. That'd be a great ship to board and do some FPS combat. Where'd he go? There he is.
Lock. Shields hit.
Okay. I feel like we're getting close. Boom, there we go. Nice flying, man.
Thank you.
What's the name of the ship we are flying? We are flying the Hurricane.
Hurricane.
Yes, sir, man. This is a Hurricane. We are flying. It's Squirrel Lords. He's another streamer. If you're not familiar with Squirrel Lord, and so he and I have teamed up, and we're taking out some bounties together in his Anvil Hurricane.
Did you get this set of mission?
I did.
All right, let's kill the nearest target.
That's such a beautiful scenery right there.
All right, so same drill. Divide and conquer.
Oh, hey, I actually know that this is somebody that I work with, actually. How's it going, Josh?
Hey, at the end of this mission, I'm probably going to call it a day. Which port do you want me to go to after this?
We can go to Grimhex. If you don't mind.
I'm cool with it. All right. Yep, we got 2 ships and a hammerhead. Divide and conquer.
Okay. Oh, are you shooting at somebody else? I don't see that target. Huh, for some reason I don't even see that target. But I'm getting a lot of hits on the dude. I have no idea where he ended up though.
Shields hit.
Hey, Nexo. Uh-oh. There we go. Going good, man. You've been working out in Stillwater, losing your mind. Nice. Hey, we finally finished the Carvana, man. We finally finished it a couple weeks ago, actually. So now we are working on News 9.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
Whoa, that was cool. 2 targets in like 2 consecutive.
Eyes on the prize. Fire at will.
Yes, sir. But yeah, we're working on News 9 now, over in downtown. And we are back to 8-hour days, thank goodness.
Shields hit.
Son of a bitch.
So awesome. Working with Kelly, you assume? Yep, that would be a correct assumption. Yeah, he's pretty cool. He can be a little negative sometimes, but he's pretty chill. Pretty chill foreman.
Shields hit.
Distance, discipline. You're wasting shots.
Son of a bitch.
I'm working. Oh, you're working 10s? Really? So you went right back into working 10s, huh? That's unfortunate. And you said the hammerheads seem to have a ton of health. Yeah, they're actually a ship that is kind of meant for big ships in terms of fighting. It's kind of like a military capital ship kind of thing, or anti-capital ship, if you want to call it that. So it's got like a bunch of turrets on it, and it's a ship that you can actually man and actually have in your hangar, and you can fly around and have like 5 or so friends manning all the different turrets. It's pretty cool. I can't remember how many turrets there are, but it's a pretty cool experience having all turrets manned and stuff and flying around.
Shields hit.
All right. We've almost got him. I feel it. I can feel it. Let's see. Oh yeah, we've got massive damage on the center part of that ship. Where'd he go? There he is. I think one or two more heavy fires should do it. Maybe two more.
Shields hit.
Boom, there we go. Good job. Alright, so now we got one more bounty.
2 more targets left. We're heading to
two more.
Selin, and then we'll head to the one. Either it's at Daymar or Yellow. We'll see.
Oh, okay.
Drive is now on.
But yeah, you would say that the Hammerhead's a capital
It's a
ship,
sub-
right?
It's a sub-capital ship that was built to screen larger capital ships from fighters.
Okay.
Bottom drive is now off.
It's a brute, that's for sure.
It can still do damage to capital ships, but its main purpose was to screen fighters and take out fighters.
Okay. I knew it had something to do with like big military operations type stuff.
It's like a frigate in the fleet, where, you know, the frigates protect the bigger ships.
Okay.
And, you know, considering you need 6 gunners and a captain and a co-pilot or co-captain, that's 8 people screening bigger ships against a whole bunch of fighters. And then it plays a support role in capital ship to capital ship. It's not supposed to be the 1 versus 1, you know, Hammerhead versus another capital ship. It's a support. It's fire support.
Okay. That
And
makes
it's
sense.
a fighter screen. All right, nighttime. We got 2 hurricanes and a hammerhead. Let's go after the hurricanes first.
Okay.
And believe it or not, the hammerhead's an optional target. The hurricane is the primary target for this group.
Oh, cool. That'll be easy money.
So we can hit the target, move on, or stay and play.
It's up to you. I'll probably keep on streaming at least for maybe another hour or so. So I'm in no hurry to leave.
Yep, 1,000 meters off the ground. Now they chase us, we isolate them and pick them off one by one.
Okay.
Somebody's trying to get on our tail. Swat them.
Okay. Got him. Oh, now he's 3 kilometers out. He's closing in. Firing. Boom. Love it.
Let's hit the primary target. Let's separate the hammerhead from the primary target.
Okay.
You see how the primary target's being smart? He's going back to the hammerhead. Now that you hit him, he should chase us.
Okay.
They are actually staying together. Looks like I was wrong. It's Valkyrie? Could have sworn there was a hammerhead, though. Maybe I'm seeing things.
I forget what the limiter does on the turrets. There we go.
Shields hit.
Oh, I could have sworn we had him. There we go.
Destroyed.
Now we just got one last target.
Don't waste your shots. Wait till he's closer than 1.7.
Right. It's not a bad hit. So, if you're working 410s, does that mean that you have Fridays off now too? Because that'd be cool. That would be my ideal work week. Work 410s and then have Friday and Saturday and Sunday off. I would love that kind of schedule.
Shields hit.
See, I'm just doing a lazy orbit around him.
Yeah. Alright, we got decent damage on the guy. Still a lot to go. There we go. I was thinking about playing music for this, and I probably should have, honestly. But I'm still kind of like worried about like copyright claims and all that stuff. I think I still have one video in my playlist that is causing copyright issues, so I need to figure that out and remove it.
1.7.
Alright, couple more hits and he should be good to go.
Shields hit.
Should be almost dead by now. Let's see.
Shields hit.
Boom! There we go. There he goes.
So my job as the pilot of the Hurricane is to keep it steady and give you a clear shot.
Okay.
Because it's the guy in the turret that's ultimately doing most of the work. So if you fly with that in mind, you'll go right every time.
Okay, cool.
Is now on.
You know, I have not had very many opportunities to be the pilot of somebody like operating a turret in one of my vehicles.
Quantum drive is now
I've got a few ships, you just let me know.
Okay.
The biggest ship that I personally own is the Caterpillar.
quantum drive is now on.
And I like to collect the fighters. As you can tell, this is the kind of stuff I like to do.
Yeah, I definitely like the idea of being more combat focused, and that's kind of where what I kind of tend to focus on a lot, even in like FPS type stuff. I like to do a lot of the FPS combat missions, so I'll probably be mainly combat focused with a little bit of like mining and stuff like that on the
Alright.
side.
We're going to Bountiful Harvest Hydroponics. This is a known, like, off-season PvP area. So keep your head on a swivel.
Okay.
A lot of player murder happens here.
I live for the danger. Speaking of which, I kind of am curious if we've got any player bounties.
Okay.
There's a $30,000 one. Oh, but it's a cave one. Never mind.
So far I see 3 wardens. So just target the nearest one and light them up.
Alrighty.
I'm just going to approach nice and at casual speed.
Looks like
We should be able to pop them really quick.
looks like bottom right is the closest one.
Top left.
Oh, it must have changed.
Bottom right, you were correct. The desync.
Target destroyed.
There we go.
Target destroyed.
Boom. That's awesome.
Shields hit.
And just like that.
Yep, I'm going to take us back to Grim Hex, and I'm going to go my way. Have a great rest of your stream.
Hey, you as well, man. I appreciate you to bringing me along on this adventure. It's been fun.
Yeah, this is the night that I decided not to stream. I was just here to kill targets.
Hey, there you go. It's not gonna lie, this has definitely convinced me to definitely give the Hurricane a look at, because it's actually not a bad looking ship now that I have actually like manned it.
It's literally the cheapest heavy fighter you can buy in the game.
Okay.
And when you have a friend in the turret, you can slap the other heavy fighters around. But it requires a friend. Those Vanguards, it has a turret in it with a pair of size 2 guns. So it's not a big deal if you don't have a friend with you on that. But the turret that you're in is 4 size 3 guns. That's a big deal. That's a lot of firepower.
Yeah, this would be a great org ship. I definitely am considering getting the paint job as well.
If I were to compare this to other ships in terms of guns, think of putting a Saber together with a Talon.
Saber with the talent. Okay.
The Talon carries a pair of size 4 guns for the cockpit, or size 3 gimbaled, you know, whichever you want. But the Saber carries 4 size 3 guns fixed. But you're getting better than fixed. You got a turrets that auto aims for you. But now this ship does, like, compared to other ships, it's not quite as maneuverable, but it has very good top speed and acceleration.
Okay.
And it's really sturdy.
It's like a tank, a space tank.
Well, that was quite the echo.
Are you starting to hear echoes now too?
Yeah. Wow. I guess this is like the perfect time for me to call it a day.
Yeah, it's still been happening the whole time, but I've just kind of was like, it doesn't really bother me too much.
So my armor set I'm wearing looks very Christmassy. It's kind of funny if you want to take a look at that when we land.
Okay.
You can tell it's salvaged from the battlefield.
Just kind of hodgepodge together.
Yeah, but for some reason it looks nice.
Okay. Yeah, that's one thing that I'm definitely curious about 317 is which...
Selling your loot. That's going to be great.
Oh, that and figuring out what armor pieces are going to be removed from the shops and stuff. That'll be interesting to find out.
Yeah, as a player, I am a shameless loot goblin. I have a lot of stuff scattered throughout multiple bases in Stanton. And when I get to go sell the stuff, it's going to be a major chore. But I almost want to bet that I will either A, make up the difference for buying the Eclipse, or come really close to just from the loot alone, almost being able to buy the Eclipse.
Okay.
I have a ridiculous amount of stuff. Maybe it's an exaggeration, but it definitely feels that way. Like, if I were to literally sell all my loot and just keep a few sets of armors and a few guns, with everything else, I will probably be able to buy a nice ship with it. For some reason, the landing glitch, let's call it again.
Your ship has like a scar like across the bottom of it.
Yeah, it took a few hits.
But it's kind of cool because you can actually like see it. It's like just scarred there.
Here, let's slow my speed limiter down. I don't want to crash while trying to land after doing all that.
We got an origin ship.
I've got a couple of those now.
Nice.
You know the 325?
Mm-hmm.
I got one with a custom paint job, blue,
Oh, nice.
the metallic blue. So yeah, if you want to see the armor set I'm walking around with, it's kind of funny. I managed to get like a matching green set for the body, arms, and legs, but then everything else is hodgepodge.
Yeah, in terms of origin ships, the only one I actually had in the game was the 890. That was
And
before the wipe.
I came armed, ready for a ground mission. So, Merry Christmas, right?
Merry Christmas.
Got that green and red going. All right, I'll see you around, brother.
Hey, you as well, man. You take care. I appreciate it, man. Alright, disconnect. Alright, so now we're back to straight up just me. So, as you can see, we had some good fun on the little hurricane there. I was the turret gunner. Squirrel Lord, he was the pilot. And we were just mowing down targets. So, definitely am considering getting one of those in the hangar sometime soon. So, but yeah. Right now I just have the 2 ships. I'm definitely hoping to get a new ship fairly soon. We made some good money today, so we're actually making our way back into the swing of things. Hopefully I'll be able to get back up to 3 million fairly soon. And that's another reason why I'm doing the Quantanium event this week, is instead of doing an org event where we all pitch in a bunch of money and whoever wins the event gets the prize money. Instead of doing that this time, I figured we could definitely do a couple of org events where we work together and kind of have a good time doing just money making type stuff, so we can all kind of benefit from making some good in-game currency. I guess for the time being, I'm going to look and see if I've got any player bounties here. Oh, here we go. Suspect apprehension certification. This might be one thing that I've got to do while I'm here. So we might give that a shot. So I'll do the suspect apprehension mission real quick, and that might get me what I need to possibly do the actual player. And this might actually be a player now that I think about it. Unlimited. Let's look at that. See if there is an unlimited player on here. I don't see... Oh, yeah, that is a player. Okay, so we've got our first little player bounty that we're actually going to go after this time around. So I'm excited to give this a shot. We're going to see how this goes, as long as, of course, they don't hop off. Don't forget your music now. See you later, man. Thank you. All right, we're going to Hangar 2. So... yeah, I definitely will probably put on some music while I do this. Hangar 2. So, curious as to where this... oh, he's like actually here. Okay. That was probably him actually, like, that was at the... I thought I saw a player like messing around with my arrow over there. Yeah, so that was probably him here at the Grimhex, which kind of is unfortunate because that means that he's probably just going to hang out here until either logging off or... 73 meters. So, okay, so it looks like he's probably... this is either him, I would imagine, or even that person could be it. I doubt it. I'm sure this guy's probably... the bounty. So we're going to go ahead and head on down, though, and see where this marker is taking me. I don't think that's him. I think that's just giving me a generic bounty mission. The only thing is I can't really do anything here in an Armistice zone, at least currently with the game mechanics. Hey, Wolf, when are you going to stream next after this? Because we could use your 600i exploration ship to try and find the Javelin. I will probably stream... probably tomorrow, actually. Alright, so there's the last known position of Unlimited, it seems. So he's definitely one of these NPCs that is here. It's just a matter of which one, which is unfortunate because that's how a lot of my bounties have gone the last several times I've tried to do a player bounty, is they'll hang out at Grimhex and just stay there and then randomly log off, and then that's that, and then I'm not able to actually finish the mission. So I'm hoping maybe I can wait a little bit of time for this guy to leave. I might could go and do another mission and see what he does, see if he tries to go to like Security Post Korea. I might could do something like that, because then I can probably try to go after him. Which, speaking of which, if that is the case, we're gonna need an FPS weapon. So might as well just grab a bunch of these P4AR weapons, because it may come a time where it comes down to FPS stuff, so we're gonna definitely need to be ready for that, just in case it comes down to that. I probably should take a Tiger Claw with me, just in case I get a crime stat for this. I shouldn't, but we never know. So I should be ready to go, and I might just go ahead and start doing other bounty missions while I'm waiting on the main one. So hopefully, I would imagine. But if you can try and hold off to find the Javelin, but you can do it whenever, I would like to join you, because exploration with friends is the kind of gameplay I like and stuff. Absolutely, man. Yeah, I definitely am not going to do that this session. I don't know if I will do it in the next session, but whenever I do another exploration video, I will definitely prioritize the Javelin. So... I'm wondering who this is. But But yeah, I guess I could just hop into the arrow for now. And then I'll kind of go off and do a couple missions and see if this bounty guy decides to leave the Grim Hex. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. But yeah, I can go ahead and do a couple missions while we're here for sure. So my little arrow. I don't know how well I'll do, but apparently the Arrow is a great ship if you stay within the 100 to 200 meter range, I guess, in combat. So I definitely want to do that.
Systems online.
Yeah, it is what it sounds like. So I'm gonna try to take that advice. So if hopefully the guy will leave Grimhex. And if he does, then I will definitely go after him. That's one thing that I definitely look forward to the bounty hunting system getting improved upon is being able to, even as a bounty, subdue your target within an armistice zone. Because right now we don't have that functionality just yet. Who are you? Whoops. Oh, they just took off. Yeah, I definitely probably do need to leave the area before. Whoa. Somebody almost hit me. Yeah, I definitely need to probably leave the area before somebody like takes me out. But let's see here. At least I at least need to kind of hang out near an asteroid. Oh, somebody's. Oh, hey, here's stock unlimited right here.
Check fire.
Well, I'm already doing bad.
Check fire. Shields hit.
Alright, let's kind of use these asteroids to our advantage a little bit. Oh man. Wait, what happened to my... Why am I not able to shoot? What happened? What is going on here? I should be able to shoot.
Overheating. All systems offline.
Oh, did he...
Engines power low. Weapon system power low.
What is going on here? Did he do a EMP blast?
All systems offline.
I am so confused as to what just happened. Like, I didn't see an EMP blast, so why did my ship just disengage? I'm so confused there. That, like, never happens. Distortions will do that? Really? I've never seen that happen before. Well, that was unfortunate. Well, I have learned from that mistake. Let's go ahead and quickly gear up real quick. Hopefully I can get geared up fast enough. I should be able to. Do I have a helmet here? I don't have a helmet here? Wow. Well, I'll just use a generic helmet for now then. And I think we're good, so I'm just going to go ahead and head on over, claim my arrow. Man, that was pathetic on my part. Contracts, bounty hunter. Oh, the suspect apprehension one is gone. Or at least it still says I failed it. Do I still have it accepted? I know sometimes the missions glitch out. Man, okay. Well, I'll go ahead and at least... I'll go ahead and claim both ships, my Cutlass Black and my Arrow. That way I can hop into the fight immediately after. This is a learning experience, that's for sure. I don't have a whole lot of experience PvP, so I'm hoping to be able to learn some things from this, and that's kind of why I'm trying to do these PvP type missions, because that's one area that I'm wanting to get good at, because the whole idea of the organization that I've started is to be a security firm, and what good is that going to be if I can't actually keep my clients safe within the game? So I've got to get good at that, so that way I can actually be a valuable asset in terms of security and escorting and all that stuff. So that's kind of my goal, really. And it probably will take me going to do a lot more. What's the Arena Commander? I probably do need to dive into that a lot more to get more practice in that. So that way I'm a lot better pilot. But yeah, like, I was doomed from the get-go on that one. Like, it was kind of bizarre. I did not expect the distortions to do that. I didn't think distortions did that kind of effect where it takes out your power and stuff, because I thought the distortions were meant to take out your shields, but I guess it also kind of damages the power supply of your ship. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, distortion, it distorted my screens and all that stuff. So, I mean, it makes sense that's what the functionality is of it, but I had no idea. Because I guess it's probably just the lack of PvP, because I don't think any NPC enemies use distortions. I think all NPCs use generic laser repeaters. So I'm pretty certain that that's probably just, why that knowledge just didn't occur to me. Hangar 5. Alright, we're gonna see if I still have that mission though. Did he just leave? Fugitive recovery certification. Whiteout 23. Is Whiteout 23 a player? Hey, they are. So we should definitely do that one. I'll give that one a shot. Oh, they're pretty far away, though. Objective failed. So they probably logged off then. Or they cleared their crime stat. I feel like I'd be better at FPS combat, honestly, than I would space combat. Alright, let's get this thing flight ready. Hey, there's unlimited. I might just attack the dude just because I know he's a criminal, but then I might get a crime stat as well. That's the only thing. Let me see if his pops up. Bounty. Yeah, I'm not seeing his. I might just go after him anyways, just because I know he's got a crime stat. He may give me, he may press charges, but I need the PvP experience.
You are clear to launch.
Oh man, he's like aimed at me and everything. He's ready. He knows I'm trying to get some revenge here.
Thank you. Please visit.
Oh my goodness, man. Those distortion repeaters are crazy.
Warning. Systems overheating.
I'm totally trying. Alright, well, I might have to eject. Eject!
Ejecting.
Woo! That was a fail. GG. My goodness, man. That guy... What am I even fighting? It might be a hurricane. Hey, how's it going, Scott? I am attempting some PvP action, and I am failing miserably. And I'm here at Grimhex. I'm definitely gonna have to probably switch to the Cutlass Black. I don't know. I'm definitely not using the arrow probably to its fullest potential. I definitely need probably more training in that sense. I don't even know how far away I am from the station of Grimhex. Seems like I'm actually kind of far away. I might just backspace. It would definitely be faster. I would only lose out on like a couple of armor pieces here, so I think I might just do that. I will be on probably another 30 minutes or so. What are you up to, man? Did you get my message in Discord, by the way, Scott? I'll give the Cutlass Black a go and see how I do, but I would imagine I'm probably not going to still do the greatest. But I'm going to use an outfit that is expendable for the time being. And let's get rid of the corpse marker. I don't need a... Hello there. Yeah, I can get you a Prospector tomorrow or Friday. Oh, awesome. I think, honestly, Friday would be a great time because I don't plan on working Saturday, so... And so, wait, did I even call my Cutlass Black? I don't think I did. So yeah, I'm not planning on working on Saturday, so therefore I'm planning on staying up kind of relatively late on Friday night. Hangar 2. Trying to go after this player bounty here at Grimhex. Let's see here. Bounty Hunter Trial, Bounty Extraction. I think this is a different guy. Yeah. I'm just going to go after the same guy because he seems to be the main. Ah, I don't even think I claimed my arrow. Whoops. So I'm probably going to hop in and blow up and then lose out on the time. Oh well. You're logging in now? Awesome. Yeah, I think Friday at 5:30 sounds like a great time for everyone then. So I think that's what we'll end up doing for the event. So yeah, we're gonna, I guess on Friday at 5:30 US Central Time will be a good time for us to hop in and do the Prospector mining event. And basically we're just gonna get a group of us together and we're gonna have some miners. We're gonna have scouters to kind of go and search for the different Quantanium rocks, and then after that we will then or not after that, but also we will have a group of security there as well, players who want to help out in the security
You are clear to launch.
department. So definitely look forward to that. I think it'll be great to do something like that. And that way we as an organization can make some decent money doing a bunch of activities together and working together. It's I think also a pretty decent team building exercise as well. So definitely look forward to doing stuff like that. I'm probably going to be completely outmatched in this Cutlass Black because it's really not designed for probably this kind of combat. And now he's going to hang out around the asteroid. He knows I'm like trying to get this guy. Yeah, he's definitely going to use his speed against me. What? He's using an Avenger Stalker. Okay. Yeah. Man, I just barely got anything on that guy. Man, he's good at that for sure. Well, I probably should abandon ship. Once again. Or maybe try the turret out. He's totally gonna blow me up. Yeah, I can't turn anything on. Man, those distortions are crazy, man. What is the counter to those distortions? I'm clueless on those suckers. Definitely had to abandon ship, unfortunately. The Avenger Stalker. Yep. Man. This is definitely something that I'm going to have to really work on is PvP if I really want to become a respectful security organization. I've got a lot to learn. This has definitely shown me a very major weakness, and I definitely need to focus my attention on getting my skills improved in that sense. Otherwise, I'll be getting hired on to do security and end up letting the client die because I'm not good enough, kind of thing. So I definitely need to focus my attention on getting to a solid state. Looks like Scott's logging on. Let's see if we can send him an invite. And I'll go ahead and hop into Discord chat because I'm sure that's where he's at. Hello?
Hey there.
Hey, how's it going, man?
Hey, buddy. How you doing, Wolf?
I'm doing fantastic. What are you up to?
Actually, I don't know. I'm just over here at Microtech, I think. Well,
Oh.
I think I'm at Microtech. Yeah, I'm at Microtech.
I've just been over here at Grimhex trying to do some bounty missions. Me and Squirrelord, we were on doing some NPC bounty missions. Then he hopped off for the night. So then at that time, I came across a couple of player bounty missions and was trying to do those. But I have come up short every time.
Yeah, PvP action in Star Citizen is a art form that has to be mastered.
Mm-hmm. I got a lot to learn.
Yeah, and really the only way to learn is to get in with some of maybe these pirate organizations that know how to do PvP flying, and they can teach you the tips and tricks.
Okay.
So, because, yeah, it's not in my wheelhouse. I'm not much of a PvP guy, so.
Yeah, I figured, like, in order for the organization to become a respectful, like, companion / security organization, we're gonna have to, like, get good at some security here, or nobody's gonna hire us, kind of thing. So I have a lot to learn for sure.
Yeah, and Squirrel's a good guy. He knows, he's trying to get good with PvP action too. He's real good at the PvE stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I've learned a lot by watching his streams.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he was teaching me some good stuff. Like, we were using the Hurricane, and it's a pretty good fighter if you have, a buddy to man the turret and stuff.
Yeah, it's like all my I don't think I have, except for my Prospector and the new Vulture when it comes out, the salvage ship. Those are the only solo ships I have. Everything else is multi-crew.
Oh, nice.
I don't like to play alone anymore. It's like my gameplay style has changed over the years, where I don't like just regular single-player games.
Mm-hmm.
I prefer the multiplayer interaction with friends, having friends to hang out with.
Absolutely.
Online.
Absolutely.
So Star Citizen was right up my alley when they were talking about all this multiplayer MMO action, and it's a space sim, and it's like, oh man, it's like Star Wars. I'm living in a Star Wars universe again, because I tried Star Wars Galaxies, and I just never could get hooked on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I've got a buddy in Europe, and he found an active Star Wars Galaxy server to play on, and that's what he's gone back to because Star Citizen is just a little too buggy for him.
Okay. That's a fair assessment of it, I suppose. Especially, it sounds like 317 may be kind of a little buggier than what we care to admit.
I think they'll get it. They'll get some of the stability worked out in the next week or two before they actually push it to live, because they're really in no hurry
Yeah.
to push it to a live build.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope they get all that ironed out and definitely push it out whenever it is actually ready, and not just for the sake of getting it pushed out. And I trust CIG will do what's best.
Well, if they don't do what's best, they won't make any more money. So
Exactly.
I don't know what I want to do.
All right, now I'm kind of replenishing some of the armor.
Yeah, I've heard the good sniper rifle is not going to be able to be bought in the stores anymore. Is the P6 sniper rifle from Bering?
Really?
You're only going to be able to find those in loot crates.
It makes sense. I mean, the sniper rifles are actually pretty OP in Star Citizen.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm hoping that eventually you'll have to go to the factory store on whatever planet that is
That'd be cool.
to buy certain gear, or find it in the universe.
I'd be totally down with that kind of gameplay for sure. Gives you
Well, they were
reason to go
saying-
visit specific locations.
Well, they've always said that certain ships you will only be able to get directly from the factory. So probably like the Crusader ships, you'll only be able to get those in the stand area.
Really?
I would assume because the factory's here on Crusader.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So only the ship stores here in the stand area will sell the Crusader ships. It's like when you want Drake stuff, you might have to go to like wherever planet, whatever system the Drake factory is in, to get the Drake ships. Anyway, that's kind of what I'm expecting CIG to do with that. Yeah, I could be completely off base there.
No, it sounds pretty accurate. I definitely think that that's something that they will definitely do, because like they definitely want reasons for exploration, and that would be one great way to kind of push people to go and find those ship sales at the right locations that they're supposed to go to. So I think that will be a great feature for sure. I think I'm good for now in terms of gear.
Yeah, we're all in a holding pattern waiting for excuse me, 317 to go live.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right now my biggest fear is seeing my armor go away. Seeing it go into the loot cycle, and to where you have to actually like find it. I mean, it'll be cool to have to do that, but at the same time, I'm like worried that I'm like not ever gonna have enough armor pieces to keep up with how many times I die.
All you're gonna have to do is get good, kid.
That is a true statement. I've got a long ways to go before that happens.
Yeah, it's when you fall down the stairs and trip and die.
Oh, that will be, yeah. Those moments will be a little bit more saddening. But I think at that point I would really prioritize going after my corpses at that point. And that would be a good gameplay loop for sure. Revisiting where my corpses are at. So
Hey, maybe eventually it'll be where your corpse doesn't despawn on a regular basis when you die. You'll
right,
actually be able to go get it.
that would be ideal. But yeah, that'll be something that'll be fun. I'm actually thinking about going over to Orison real quick before I hop off for the night, and because Squirrel was telling me how there's some pretty good ship components on Orison, so I might give that a shot. Oh goodness.
Yeah, sounds like you're ready for a nap.
I so like I have definitely more energy than I used to with the whole 10-hour schedule. But I definitely have to wake up early at the current job site, so I have to get up at like 4:30 in the mornings now, and
Wow.
yeah, and then but it's nice because I get off by like 2:30 now, so it's like I'm like home by like 3 something every day now, as opposed to being home at like after 7. All right, undersuit. The undersuit that you get on the FPS part of Xenothreat, is that available anywhere in a store? The undersuit.
I really don't know what that is.
Let me see. I'll bring it up here in a second, and then I can go what the name is of it. It's kind of similar to the what's the undersuit called? The stone skin, but it's got like white and stuff on it. It's the Sabine undersuit. Have you seen the Sabine undersuit anywhere?
I don't think so.
Okay. So I feel like that's one that's specific then to Xenothreat then? So I definitely should have stocked up on those.
Yeah, I'm looking through all my undersuits, and yeah, I haven't picked one up.
Okay. Yeah, this would be a good time to see Orison. I'm not gonna do a full exploration of Orison today, but it'll be good to kind of revisit there because I don't really go to Orison very often.
Yeah, I was watching another YouTuber slash Twitch streamer, and their org was on one of the big giant landing or big giant. I don't know what you would call it. It's like one of the outposts. I don't even know how to describe it. But one of the areas in Orison, it was huge, just a place where they could land ships. And they must have had a dozen ships landed, and they had buggies out, and they were racing around. And it was this huge, just open area where you could just go and explore and hang out with an org, and there was so much space for activities.
That's awesome. Huh. I'll definitely have to see if I can find that then, because, yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
Well, it's like if you look at, there's a lot of high-rise looks like living pads, or I don't know what you would call the floating the floating areas where you can land. There's like high-rise towers and green space and trees, and there's tons of those. But this was more of like an industrial area.
Okay.
Yeah, and the other day I watched Squirrel. He landed on one of the barges and got out and ran around, and I was like, wow, that's cool. I didn't think you could actually land on the barge without falling through.
Right? The concerns you have when playing Star Citizen.
Yep.
I've actually hopped off of one of the platforms before, and like, yeah, you just keep falling. I don't know if I've ever stopped falling or died.
Yeah, eventually you get crushed by the gravity,
Oh,
but it
okay.
takes a long time. There's some YouTubers that have done some videos on how long it takes to fall.
There we go. Oh goodness. So how have you been since the event?
Been good. Yeah, I got real busy the last, like, my work schedule is crazy. It's a 2-2-3 schedule, so every other week I work the opposite days.
Oh, okay.
So like this week I worked Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then I'm off today and tomorrow, and then I'll work again Thursday, Friday, and be off the weekend. And then every 2 weeks it's the same days.
Huh.
So it's like last days off I got real busy and wasn't able to play any.
Okay. Yeah, that's an interesting way of doing it. What are you doing exactly?
I work for a medical device company here in North Carolina,
Okay.
and I'm in the maintenance department. So we've got to have people there 24/7.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
That's really cool.
Yeah, I love where I work. It's a great company.
Oh, that's good to hear. That's good that you love working for them. It's always good to love your job.
Yep, I'm at that age where I'm working on retirement.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I still got quite a few years left, but I'm on the downslope.
Hey. That's awesome, man.
Maybe Star Citizen will be an actual full-fledged game by the time I retire.
And then you can play it whenever you want.
Gotta have your hobbies, man. Gotta have your hobbies.
Absolutely.
Well, you ever hear that saying that boys don't ever grow up, their toys just get more expensive?
I think I've heard similar things, but maybe not quite worded that exact way. That's awesome. It makes sense, actually. I've definitely, as I've gotten older, had more expensive taste in what my activities entail.
Yeah, I've spent quite a bit of money on PC hardware over the years.
Curious as to which one of these big landing areas that they did, that they landed on.
Yeah, I caught Squirrel's stream a couple nights ago where he was exploring Orison,
Okay.
and I don't know if he actually found that, because I was telling him about that big pad landing area, I guess you could call it. I don't know. I came in late to his stream, so.
Yeah, I definitely want to do an in-depth exploration, including the different platforms of Orison, but that'll definitely be for a later stream. I'll do that like as one of my exploration ones. So what I think I'm gonna do in terms of the exploration videos is like start off trying to find that javelin that's on Daymar, and then if I find it, of course, then I will explore it, and then on that same video, then kind of visit a major landing zone or location and explore it thoroughly. I think that'd be fun to kind of explore and see things that I never see because I'm always quick to just hop into missions.
Yep. Yeah, exploration is time consuming.
Mm-hmm.
And there's not a whole lot of profit.
Nope.
I wonder if that area, that spot to the top left of your screen,
If that's it up there, you think?
it looks large enough.
I'm definitely intrigued. It looks, yeah, I mean, it looks pretty massive. Let me aim up a little bit. Kind of zoom in. I need to probably stop so my ship stops like spazzing out there. Oh, I think I see one of the trains there, or one of the sky. Well, I think it's one of the sky things, the little bus sky transport things, but it may just be a generic. Or
I'm wondering if that's it right there, what you're looking at straight ahead.
this whole thing right here.
Yeah, and I think you're, I guess the stream is about 30 seconds delay.
I might get a little closer and look at it from afar, just to see.
Well, those barges that fly through the air are super huge. If you dip down just a little bit, you can see one of the barges. It's hard to get a really good taste of what the scale is like.
From a ship perspective, yeah, it always like throws me off. I always think, oh, it's not so big, and then you like hop out of your ship and like start walking around. And you're like, whoa. Oh yeah, that's cool. That is a big barge thing. And you said that somebody landed on that?
Yeah, it was. I don't know if you're familiar with Cobra TV. It was his org, and they had at least a dozen big ships, like Carrack size. And then they brought they brought a bunch of buggies, and they were just kind of just hanging out.
That was awesome. I'm kind of tempted to do that right now, actually, just to see it.
Yeah, but you didn't bring your golf cart.
Ah, you're right. I could have driven it off to the side too.
Ended your stream with a long fall to the center of Crusader. Just leave your stream up and just walk away from the computer and see how long it takes for you to die.
Go drink some coffee and then come back and still falling. Oh, it went too fast.
But yeah, that's one of the barges right there with the tall, skinny nose.
Wow, this is cool. This would be a good little FPS. If we weren't in like an armistice zone, you could do like a little FPS combat in this little shipping container area.
Yeah, with all the armistice zones, there's really no place good to go except for like it used to be Security Post Korea was the hot spot for PvP.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. But now with all the armistice zone stuff, you really can't go anywhere to do PvP combat, just to even train.
Huh. Oh, this is cool. Like, I had no idea you could actually land on these things. It almost looks like you're meant to. Like, one day they're going to add content for these. Like, for maybe the cargo hauling, maybe?
a few Inside Star citizens, they actually talked about some of the towers, like specifically ArcCorp, where you can land, that they're going to build interior spaces for some of those buildings, to where you'll go in and you'll actually, like your org will have a meetings in those places,
Oh, that's
or
cool.
you'll get mission you know how you go to is it Constantine, Hurston, and Orville, where
Yeah.
you can get a mission. You'll get missions from some of those places.
Oh, okay. That'd be cool.
Somebody join the Discord.
Greetings, Norman Robinson. Greetings from the Bermuda Island. Oh, welcome, Norman. I don't know if I've seen anybody from the Bermuda Islands before, so that's pretty cool, man. Welcome. I don't know. You said somebody joined the Discord?
It sounded like somebody popped in.
Oh, Kiros.
what?
There he is.
Yeah, he's muted.
Here's a door here. That'd be kind of interesting if it opened up. Find like an Easter egg. So I don't know if it's true or not, but I mean it's probably an edited fake video. But I saw somebody testing out 317, and they were next to the river, and there's like a Sasquatch that was like walking. So I don't know if that's like a little Easter egg that CIG added. That'd be hilarious if they did that.
Yeah, they do stuff like that all the time.
So I'm definitely intrigued, and I probably shouldn't go this way. I probably shouldn't.
What's the worst that'll happen?
Break a leg.
Watch this. Hold my beer.
Whoa, that's a weird effect. That is really wicked looking. It's like the metal like reflection. Does Star Citizen 317 and higher support native VR? I only ask as I'd like to actually enter Star Citizen instead of playing Star Citizen. Is that possible? So it's not like natively supported. I think there is like something that you can do to kind of make it sort of VR, but I think it's like a big workaround that you have to do in order to do that. Something that is totally outside of my area of expertise rather. This is cool though. I did not think that you could land on one of these, but be a really cool place to hang out, and you might even do like a race on this thing, like on the around the around the shipping containers in the little buggies. That'd be kind of fun. Little gray cat buggies. They've talked about doing VR in the past, but I don't think that's really a big priority of CIG right now to make Star Citizen VR. It probably will, like, years into the future, but we'll see. I don't know. What do you think, Scott? Do you think they'll add VR support fairly soon, or do you think they'll wait a long time?
No, it'll be a while. The game is so unoptimized. It takes so much CPU horsepower to run the game at decent frames. It's like I've got a pretty kick-ass system now, and I'm only averaging between 40 and 80 frames. It all depends on where you're at. So I'm thinking a VR headset would make me puke.
Probably. That is so true.
Look at this.
Kuro!
Hey!
Going on. The game kicked me out of my bed that I logged out on. That means I'm gonna have to claim my A2, and all the stuff I had on it will be gone.
Oh
no.
no.
Isn't that fantastic?
That's unfortunate, man. What all do you have on it?
Nothing. Just gear.
Just random gear. That
A
actually
full
do what?
full load of Laranite.
Nah.
$2 million worth credits worth.
Oh, that would suck.
Luckily, I logged out last night right after I sold all that stuff. So I was above Hurston, and I logged out as I was flying away from Hurston. Good times. Good times.
Oh, I think I found like a fun little activity to do.
But I still don't want to claim my A2. I mean, I do, but I don't. Oh well. What you guys up to?
Well, I am kind of checking out Orson a little bit. I wasn't really planning on exploring a lot, but like I'm kind of intrigued by these like little platforms that you can land on, so I'm just kind of messing around right now.
You're flying around Orson?
Yeah, well, I'm I'm landing on these like little platforms and just like running around them and seeing where all the game allows you to go and explore.
Go.
But I wasn't really planning on exploring, but I'm just kind of intrigued right now about what all you can land on.
Go.
That is a big structure.
Alright, let's see if I'm falling to my death.
Ooh,
Oh, that was the other thing. Not only was I not in my bed, I was floating in the middle of nothing. Not even space. Just floating.
So, how funny would that be to like get like a gray cat buggy and then like drive around on these like I don't know what do you call these like skinny bridges on Orison? Be hilarious. Especially if you can like race on those and like knock each other off. Oh, you might get even.
I wonder if they're physicalized all the way across, or if you'll drive halfway out and then you'll just fall through.
I know a way I can kind of test this out. I'll land my Cutlass Black on it and see what happens. If they take the time to make all these physicalized, like that's impressive. Oh, I definitely landed somewhere in the middle. That is cool. We might create some sort of esport here.
You should check out, have you seen SC Racing? I think that's the name of the website.
SC Racing?
Yeah.
I have not, but I'm intrigued.
Let's see if I can find it. I think it's SC Racing.
Yeah, at least this bridge that I'm on is totally physicalized, it seems. So, that's kind of funny.
Oh, it's scr.gg.
scr.gg. Okay.
Yeah.
What all do they do? Obviously, I'm assuming
It was-
racing, but
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's racing all around the Stanton system.
okay.
So people create these tracks, so to speak, and they upload it, and people go to the website and try to beat the best times on those tracks. Pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
I don't know how I came across it, but there it is.
Wonder what this little landing pad is for. Yeah, I have no idea where I'm going though now at this point. I don't know where I'm able to hail the landing.
My frames are considerably better today. What the hell is going on?
Don't question it, just accept it.
They must have tweaked something.
My frames have been okay today. Norman Robinson, you have a GTX 1080 Ti. Is that enough horsepower to run Star Citizen properly with good FPS? The 1080, that is, mine's a 1660 GTX, if I remember right. And mine, I run anywhere from like, I don't know, probably like 20 to 30 FPS. Sometimes worse.
Yeah, you got to remember that Star Citizen is so unoptimized that it mostly runs on the CPU.
That's true too. Yeah.
So having the most powerful CPU you can afford is where you need to put your money. Because you're running you said a 1660?
Yeah, that's what I've got.
Yeah, and I had a 1080, and when I went to the 3080 Ti, it didn't really boost my performance as much as changing out the CPU.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I knew it was heavily CPU focused for sure, but I didn't realize it was that that heavily. I know they're about to add something in a future, or maybe in B317, where they're gonna put something on the GPU. I think it maybe one of the Gravlev vehicles, maybe the effects are gonna be added to GPU instead of CPU or something like that. I don't know how all that works. I'm not a computer guy. Should be able to set the course for Orson. Well, like I'm pretty much there. I don't know where the actual landing zone is.
Look for the four flashing red lights.
Four flashing red lights.
2 was destroyed last night.
Flashing red lights.
Let's see.
There it is. Hey, thank you. Thank you for the heads up. Yeah, I'll probably land and then call it a night. I did more exploration than I thought I was going to do. But I definitely plan on doing an in-depth exploration of Orison in the future. So how you doing, Kira?
Good. Good.
That's good, man.
Just enjoying the game.
Enjoying the game in all of its glory.
Yep. And all its shortfalls and glories.
Guess I'm not close enough just yet.
Need to go to Grimhex. Ooh, ooh.
There we go.
Bang.
Hey, there we go. There we go. And he sticks to landing.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Is the SC verse considered an addictive space simulation or a game? It depends on how you kind of view it, I suppose. I mean, it's pretty much a space simulation game, but space simulation, but it's also gamified too. Like, there's a lot of detail in what all is involved in going from your waking up to retrieving your ship to hopping in and making sure that you do all the right things to get your ship turned on, which isn't fully fleshed out yet, but I think they're going to probably elaborate more on that in the future, where you have to turn certain things on and whatnot, or that's what it seems like at least that they're going to do. And then make sure that you, of course, keep track of your ship and make sure that you take good care of it and fix specific parts that go bad. And so I mean, there's like some like chore type stuff, I suppose, but it's fun. It's fun type stuff. It's a fun chores. You can do more than you can think of. Yeah, I mean, it's a very, very detailed game in terms of what all you can do, and I definitely have a blast doing it. You're basically a citizen of the stars. Let's see, I'm gonna go ahead and repair all that good stuff. You can do cargo hauling, you can do bounty hunting, you can do pirating, just all kinds of things. There's FPS combat, dogfighting combat.
Keep track of all personal effects, follow all safety announcements, and report any concerns to Prospector.
We're sorry. You exceeded the allotted time to depart.
You can
Have to return your ship to
customize your character, make him look kind of how you want him to look. You can have cool armor pieces. You can wear regular clothes like this guy next to me. There's all sorts of different things and highly detailed stuff that is hard to really scratch the surface of what you can do. But yeah. At least it's hard to scratch the surface in one video. But I think this is where I'm going to call it for the night. And then the next time I hop on, I will try to find the ship, the components store here at Crusader Orison. Because I hear there's some good ship components here. But yeah. This sounds good then. You think you'll make the move to purchase this space sim on your recommendations and sub your channel as well? Oh, thank you so much, Norman. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I definitely highly recommend Star Citizen. It is a fun experience. I do have to warn you, before you buy it though, as a fair warning, it is still in alpha. It's been in alpha for 10 years. So there is some bugs that are pretty game breaking. And so I do want to, as a disclaimer, let you guys know that. However, if you can look past all those game breaking bugs and you can just learn to deal with them, this game is phenomenal and it's worth every penny. You don't even, I mean, it's $45 to get into this game, minimum. All you have to spend is $45, which is a lot cheaper than your traditional AAA $60 to $70 games. So you can buy it at a much cheaper price, and then you can get pretty much any ship in the game. There's I think a few exceptions that you can't get within the game's currency. But almost every ship in the game is achievable through the in-game currency. So you can eventually earn your way up and buy the ship that you want to play. play in. So, and that's kind of what I recommend doing is, but buy the cheapest that you feel comfortable buying into this game with, and then any other ships that you want to fly, try to earn in the game, of course. So, I don't know. That's kind of my recommendations for sure. So, yeah. But I definitely wanted to throw that disclaimer out there. I always try to do that because I don't want to I don't want to become this white knight for this game because there's definitely it definitely has its problems. But I want to also get across that it is a absolutely beautiful, fun game at the same time. And once those problems get ironed out, it's just going to be even that much more better. So. But anyways, that's kind of what I have to say about it. But I definitely recommend it, man. Anger Boda. I don't recognize Anger Boda too. So if you're new here, welcome, my friend. And so we got Norman and Anger Boda as some people that I don't recognize. You can even steal ones that are not in. Oh, like steal other ships? Yeah, in rare situations you can steal those ships, but in at least in the current form of the game, you're not able to like steal them and then store them. Eventually, they do despawn. Now, I think in the future, it will eventually get to that point where you can actually steal a ship and then keep it as your own. I could be wrong on that, so don't quote me on that. But I think that is one of the major plans that they have for ships in the future is you can actually take them as your own. But I could be wrong on that. You will at least for a play session be able to enjoy a stolen ship in the current game. I'll take note of this being an alpha. Talk to you later. See you later, Norman. I appreciate you stopping by, man. And Anger Boda, welcome, and I appreciate you stopping by and interacting in the chat as well, man. You take care. Scott, I don't know if you're still on. Are you?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you were chatting so with the with your streams chat, so I was just keeping silent.
Oh, you're good, man. I if you just start chatting away, it's not a big deal at all, man. It's not a deal at all, really. So, if you want to say any kind of cool words or you want to correct me on any mistakes that I make in terms of letting people know about Star Citizen, and feel free to do so, man.
Well, there's just so much that no one person can know it all.
Exactly.
I mean, that's why they have, I think what CIG is working on getting 1,000 game developers and artists total. I mean, they're hiring like crazy and building that new office in Manchester. So yeah, even they don't know it all, but they all work as a team to make it happen.
Absolutely, man. So my wife walked in.
Yeah, no worries.
So, anywho, yeah, I'm gonna definitely call it a night. But in terms of Friday, I definitely think that we will shoot for Friday for the Prospector event. So,
Okay.
I'll definitely write out the details of that more like in an official event on the Discord. I'll probably write that tonight. It will definitely not be as in depth as the first event, as this. I mean, it's going to be very basic. What we're going to be doing, but I think it'd be a good activity to get everybody involved that wants to participate, and I think it'll be fun.
Yeah, man. I'll be up for anything.
Absolutely, man. And then I definitely want to do the cyclone thing that you suggested as well, the cyclone race. So if you have like ideas of like where you want to do that race and like some of the rules behind it, and definitely feel free to let me know about all that. And if you want to like give me like generic details, and then you want me to fill in the rest, I mean, that's totally cool as well. About that. So just let me know, man.
Yeah, we'll just have to pick a spot. There used to be a really good place on Hurston at one of the outposts where there was some cannons and stuff you could climb up and jump off of, and there was like a really good spot where you could actually create a racetrack. So maybe we just have to check out what Kuro was suggesting and see about some of the tracks that some of the other organizations have already come up with.
Yeah, that would be a really, really cool idea, actually, and we do some research on that, because I'm sure they've probably found some really cool locations to do those kinds of things. So that would definitely be a great place to take some inspiration. So, but yeah.
Yeah, we don't have to recreate the wheel. We can just borrow somebody else's work.
There you go. It's only stealing if, well, I guess it is kind of stealing, but
It's fine.
no, I'm sure they probably did that with the intention of getting those like getting that kind of gameplay out there, so that way people can, have an example of something that they could do that's player led within Star Citizen. That's something I should have brought up too, is like, you don't even necessarily have to do the stuff that, Star Citizen has you do. You can create your own stuff if you really wanted to. But anywho.
All right, man. Well, you're getting off, so you have a good night, man, and it was good hanging with you again.
Hey, you as well, man. I'll talk at you later, man. Alrighty, so I just said see you later to Scott, so I think at this point I'm going to kind of move out of the game audio there for a second there. So I'm always awkward when it comes to these outros. I never have like a good like thing to say to end these videos. It always ends up with me like rambling on about stuff, but I do hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We did quite a bit today. We did some bounty hunting. We did a little bit of exploration of Orison, but like I said earlier, I will definitely do a more in-depth look at Orison in the near future. I don't know if I'll do it this week or not. We'll just kind of see how things go, but I'm really currently in Orison to look at ship components to possibly equip on some of my ships to make them hopefully a little bit more powerful. I don't know, but we'll see how that goes. And then I just want to keep on grinding away, making some in-game currency, so that way I can get the ship that I've been trying to save up for. I've been sitting around 2 million AUEC for quite some time now. And so I need to definitely get myself up to 3 million, and then get myself up to 4 million, and so on and so forth. I could do a lot of the easy $20,000 of pop missions over in Microtech, but I kind of want to organically get to that point where I can purchase a ship within the game, but at the same time, it is I have been sitting around the 2 million, so I don't know. I might do a little bit of those kinds of missions as well, just to kind of quickly get some quick money within the game, but I'll mix that in a little bit with some of the normal stuff, of course. But anyways. We also learned that we're bad at PvP, and we need to get good at it. So I'm definitely going to focus some attention more on PvP and trying to learn some things. I'll probably watch a couple of YouTube videos on some good tactics to learn, and maybe kind of get an idea of how things operate in that sense. But for the time being, I will just fail until I succeed. So that's all we can do really at this point. So, and then yeah, and if you guys are interested in like org events and that sort of thing, we will definitely do an org event this week, probably Friday evening at 5:30 U.S. Central Time. It'll be that Prospector mining event. So it won't be the most exciting thing unless we do have an opposing group attack us, and then hopefully we can actually like defend the people who are mining. If that happens, I know with streaming and broadcasting our location, we might set ourselves up for that kind of thing. But if that does happen, that'll be fun content to be a part of. So I definitely kind of encourage that if somebody does decide to come after us while we're doing this event. I mean, you're more than welcome to do so. I think it'd be fun. It'll give our security people some reasons to be there as well. If you are a major org, I do ask that you have show a little bit of restraint, because I don't know how well we'll handle it at this point, but we'll get there eventually. I think we'll eventually get to that point. But there's that, and then we'll do a couple of other events in the near future that do involve putting together a prize pool, kind of like what we did with the 890 jump mission. We're gonna do stuff like that, so that way people can have opportunities to make quick cash within the game, that sort of thing. But more importantly, to have fun. It expands what you can do within Star Citizen to do those sort of events. And that's kind of the aim, is to kind of go outside of the rules of Star Citizen and what CIG has given us, and being able to kind of utilize what they've given us to do some pretty cool stuff and some player created content. So that's definitely something that I think Star Citizen is mainly focused on, or is wanting. I think that's what CIG wants, they want to give us, the players, the tools, and then they want us to be the ones to kind of initiate a lot of these different events. So if you are interested in participating in these sort of events, and also you're interested in being a member of our organization, we are the Loyalians. We are a companion-based group. We plan on doing like security type stuff, to like help people who are maybe doing mining, for example. They're out mining, and then they have a pirate problem where like pirates are attacking them. It'd be kind of cool if that person would hire like us to kind of provide some security around them while they're doing their activity. And then if they get attacked, hopefully we'll be there and equipped to be able to handle whatever attacks that occur during that mining session, that sort of thing. So that's kind of what I'm hoping to become in the future. And so that's kind of what the organization is going to be mainly focused on. And so if you were interested in joining that kind of organization, definitely feel free to check out the links in the description. We have a couple of links. We've got the link to the Discord, so that's how we communicate via the organization, and so definitely make full use of that tool as well, if you are interested in hopping in and joining us. And then the other link to the RSI website will take you to the actual organization page where you can request to join. And then I don't check every single day the applications, but I try to check periodically, and I'll probably even check after this video to see if anybody has applied to the organization recently. So yeah, I think that covers everything. I kind of went in depth, I think, in terms of what all you guys needed to know. If you guys like this video and want to keep coming back for these streams, definitely consider hitting the subscribe button. You don't even have to hit that like button, but if you want to, that is totally awesome as well. But I like to say, I like to recommend subscribing if you want to be notified of when these videos go live. I definitely try to post fairly often. So yeah, I think that covers everything that I need to go over, though. So without further ado, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.